world of the Isle, every step you take echoes with risk. Every decision you make can be your last. Survival isn't just about strength. It's about strategy, instinct, and knowing when to make the right move. In this unforgiving land, the line between predator and prey is razor thin. We face the ultimate choice: to kill or to be killed. Welcome to the Isle. And so, our journey begins in the fight for dominance in this relentless, unforgiving struggle for total supremacy. Having met my demise a few times already in my first 3 hours of gameplay, I quickly learned one thing. The right mutation can mean the difference between life and death. So I made my choice. Movement speed bonus it was. Felt like the ultimate decision for survival. And with that, my journey truly began. Small, vulnerable, navigating the open waters where danger lurked around every corner. Ready or not, we're diving in head first into the brutal world of croc on croc warfare. Out here, even the smallest mistake could cost you everything.
I heard him.
But the journey ahead was daunting, and our growth was painfully slow. Being as inexperienced in the game as I was, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. At that point, my total playtime was barely 3 hours, most of which ended in quick deaths, whether from starvation, becoming prey, to other crocs. This time, however, I approached with a much different mindset. A much safer mindset.
Oh. Something running up there. Yeah, I like that sound. I don't like that sound. Pretty sweet game, not gonna lie. Playing too much, but having a lot of fun with it.
Like I said, I had no idea how long this was going to be. Unfortunately, food supplies were starting to run low, but I was feeling a newfound confidence in venturing out. It's a risky move, but survival often demands bold decisions.
Yeah, they're totally chasing me, aren't they? We got nothing to lose. We're in the river. They did come. Wow. I'd imagine both of them would be able to kill me pretty easy.
When the rivers ran dry, we would make our way back to the lake, scavenging for anything edible we could find along the way.
Get back over there. What a score. What a find. Egg meals. Swimming back over to me.
Survival changes you. It transforms the way you approach every situation, forcing you to think differently, act decisively, and adapt to the unforgiving world around us.
I'm sorry. I was hungry, I didn't want to. Had to be done. It's a sacrifice.
When you're facing starvation, you can't afford to let morals or emotions stand in your way.
Oh, hey. Baby crocodile. No, you can't have my food. If you eat my food, I'm gonna have to fight you. I don't know how anybody can see in this game, bro. Is he biting me? He is biting me. Feed him. Cheers. He did nothing. At least we're getting big, though.
Growing bigger indeed, 2 corpses fully devoured, yet my hunger barely budged. What once used to fill my belly barely even makes a dent now. Surviving primarily off fish, all I really had to do was just lay low and keep growing. But unfortunately, the complacency of not encountering anyone for so long caused me to lower my guard.
There's 2! Where did you come from? I'm bigger than you, aren't I? Where are you hiding?
Fortunately, even in the midst of such a devastating fight for survival, not every encounter is bad.
This is friendly. I'm just eating fish. You don't attack me, we can be good. Both just needed our fish, that's all. Oh, there's another one coming into the water. Are these the 2 from earlier?
Perhaps we were running from nothing the entire time. Taking my first steps into adulthood was a pretty big deal for me. You gotta remember, I only have about 6 hours of experience
Takes a
under
lot
my
of
belt
stamina
at
to
this
eat.
point. And without the help from chat, I really don't think we would have even made it this far.
That you? That's me.
We were fortunate enough to have a friend join us, someone who could keep me afloat. Their presence not only provided direction, but also a rare comfort of not having to constantly look over my shoulder, braced for an attack. After all, 4 eyes are better than 2.
I don't know if I should try to assist. Just be super friendly boys.
The lake was teeming with activity, and everyone seemed surprisingly friendly. Although I was still only about 50% grown, I saw this as an opportunity to experience some combat. I wouldn't be taking on too much risk, as I knew the full-grown Deinosuchus could protect us, as long as I don't stray too far away.
Oh, you got the little baby. Or kill yourself. Maybe I'm not. Just gonna risk it. Oh, yeah, it probably got a bite on me. It's okay though. We all kind of got pushed back into the water. One dilo there.
Now, I know this is anything but exhilarating gameplay, but the main reason I wanted to include this in the video isn't to bore you to death, but to give you a sense of where we started, and just how far we've come by the end.
I think the only food's up there. Camels. Water next to the dam.
Although I didn't really get much of a chance to actually assist in the fight, it was still an incredible learning experience. I got to observe how the other crocs managed their stamina, timed their attacks, and now I knew when to retreat. Plus, I even got a little bit of a snack out of it. With morale at an all-time high, seeing some real growth in my dino, I was genuinely excited to see where this path would take me. But we still had a lot of growing to do before I could pose a real threat to other dinosaurs.
We all gotta take 5 anyway. This game's a marathon, not a sprint. Lots of 5s to be taken. Not moving. You don't know. You never know.
The Deinosuchus is one of the few species that actually prefers cannibalism on the isle. And while I'm sure many of these encounters could have been harmless, many are not.
We just don't know if this guy's friendly or not. Does he see me? I just don't know if this guy's friendly. Big fish for us over here anyway. So if this guy follows...
Fearing that he was sizing us up in preparation for an attack, we decided it was better to play cat and mouse rather than risk a fight if that was his intentions.
So that guy's got no reason to be following us.
After swimming in circles for a few minutes, constantly watching each other's moves, I realized I might have a better chance on land than in the water. He could swim faster, and if he did attack, I'd have the stamina to run him on land. But the life of a Deinosuchus is anything but safe. By escaping my threat in the water, all I had done is put myself into a vulnerable position on shore.
I see. Well, crocodile. We got company in front of us. Yeah, I think maybe let's come up. Let's show to this croc that we're good.
Given how quickly he got out of the water after I had returned, it was clear he was still watching us closely. So I thought to myself, maybe we could use this to our advantage. If we could both fill our stomachs, show him that we weren't aggressive, perhaps he'll act the same way.
He's definitely bigger than us. Okay, so that is killer. So we're good. We're good.
Paranoid? Yeah, maybe a little too much. But complacency will get you killed in this game every time. With apex predators battling for dominance both in the water and on land, it's always better to be safe than sorry.
Blowing up there.
With the dead carcass now out of his reach, Sane could eat freely without worry, and hopefully, Killa and I can score another meal.
Oh, there's a second dinosaur. was a bad hit on him.
Having already secured one in the water, and with both of us now bleeding, I was starting to get a little concerned. I hadn't managed my stamina at all. I wasn't sure how many bites it would take to kill either of us. I wanted to stay closer to the shore, but in the excitement of possibly getting both, I kept pushing. I didn't want to leave our old compadre high and dry either. Exactly what I was worried about. Running out of stamina and leaving myself vulnerable on land. We got lucky this time, but the reality of how quickly stamina drains as an adult hit me hard. With both dinosaurs running into the woods in opposite directions, I seized the opportunity to grab some food, rest, and heal up.
That's a big crocodile. To give our space.
With unfamiliar names appearing in the chat, food growing more and more scarce, me still being more skittish than a house cat stuck outdoors, we decided it was time to leave our beautiful lake, our home for so long. Time to head down the waterfalls.
I'm not going until somebody can confirm. I don't want to die over a waterfall. Might die. Not the answer I was looking for. How do we walk down? A little bit of a shitty time to run into somebody in the trail, but what we can do.
After a pretty stressless journey, we had finally made it to our new home. Venturing into unfamiliar territory was exhilarating. Having never seen these waters before, I was ready for a change, and hopefully some encounters with bigger dinosaurs than those at water access.
Oh, there's a frog. Damn, those things were huge at the beginning of the game. Do we really grow that much?
To be honest, I was definitely underwhelmed by the river. Having never seen it before, I guess I was just expecting more action. Instead, it was quiet. Really quiet. A couple of freshly spawned raptors and fish is all we'd come across so far. It wasn't going to be enough to keep us both full for long.
You swam back that way? How big was he? Is he bigger than me? We're at 75.
If there's one thing you can guarantee in the Isle, it's that the water never stays quiet for long. We'd already burned through most of the little food we had in our stomachs, and after about 30 minutes of searching for the other Deinosuchus, we had to decide that it was time to move on, hoping to find something else to ambush instead. While I was busy chasing a lead fish upriver, trying to scrounge up anything to keep us afloat, Sane was downriver, putting in the real work.
Crocodile? Are you kidding me? Bro, how'd you do this?
Taking on 2 crocs, one double his size. This was nothing
How
short
did I
of
miss this?
And not only that, he kept us both alive.
There's 2 crocs. Not all heroes wear capes. There he is. And I want to sprint, run at him, and right click if he drinks, right? I got him! Oh my god! That's my first one ever.
Now, I already know what you're saying. 25 minutes in, and we're just getting our first kill? Yeah, you're right. I know, it's not exciting, but it's probably not a big deal to anybody else either. But for me, this was our croc's first ever successful ambush, and I was damn proud of it. Excitement never lasts forever, and all good things eventually have to come to an end. Before long, reality set back in. We still needed more food if we're going to survive. The migration zone nearby and plenty of action so far stirring up. We made the decision. This delta was ours now, whether another Deinosuchus liked it or not.
Oh, would you look at this? Oh, what?
Still working out the kinks, but I felt like we were actually starting to finally get the hang of this.
At least. Look at this. I thought that was another dinosaur at first. Should we get him? Are we these people?
And, of course,
Should've
before
been
long,
first, then
competition showed up.
Bite.
Remember when I told you that morals and emotions can't stand in the way of survival? Keeping 2 adult crocs fed in these waters was already a struggle. There isn't enough space for 3. It's never easy going against what you believe is right. You'll always feel guilty. But starving to death?
I can't chase.
That's not the way I was going out.
I don't want to get caught up there.
An overwhelming guilt washed over me as I returned back to the water. And then, I heard the bad news. Sane had died because I left him to fend for himself. I failed to manage my stamina, and in doing so, I lost the only other Deinosuchus that I could actually trust. Now,
No!
it wasn't just about eating the remnants of our old friend. I wanted revenge, and I was willing to die trying. Some guidance from chat, we set out on the hunt, determined to make things right.
Can I go up there? No? Okay. Eat me. I will. I think he's eating you. Yeah, I'm getting stamina first. How far up did you go, Sane? Where is he? Small. There's your body. I'm gonna eat somebody. Oh, he already ate you. That's just bones. Let's see. Gotcha.
Full and somewhat satisfied with one less croc to compete with, we were left to dominate these waters alone, our fallen comrade's memory fueling us.
I should have initiated better.
After swimming away from the crime scene, we healed up, but I still hadn't managed my stamina properly. And before long, the situation flipped, and we found ourselves on the wrong side of the hunt.
There's something in the bushes right there. You can see its eyeballs. Oh shit! Oh no! No way! I have no stamina, man. I got no stamina. He's bigger than me too. Yeah! Sorry if that was really loud. Holy! Woo! Oh man. Damn, we're probably pretty sore. We're yellow.
Now, excuse my language and excitement, but I genuinely can't put into words how this moment made me feel, which is exactly why I still wanted to include it. Hours upon hours of growth, learning so much along the way, making friends and enemies. You really do become attached. In this brutal permadeath world, one wrong move is all it takes to lose everything.
Mess with me. What you get?
Bruised but far from broken. We surveyed the rivers, once teeming with life, now a barren wasteland. Had we truly claimed the title of Alpha in this river delta? Hey, have you made it this far? Thanks. I genuinely appreciate you sticking around. I know it was a bit boring at times, but that's exactly what makes the Isle so unique. You can't afford to just make mistakes. It's not a game where you can just wander around aimlessly. Every decision matters. This is my first real attempt at editing a YouTube video, so I hope it turns out okay. There's lots I learned and lots I still need to learn. If you enjoyed it, please consider dropping a like, maybe even a sub. It helps a lot more than you might realize. I also stream regularly, and all of these were streamed on YouTube, so if you'd like to go back and watch the unedited streams, I can link them in the bio. Once again, I just really wanted to say thank you. I hope to see you in the next one.